Hi colleagues, today I'd like to share with you some effective methods of teaching grammar, especially modal verb can in 6th grade. We are going to look at some simple ideas that are very easy to set up but are very effective in helping students to notice grammar. Okay, look at the board. There is given typical grammar box with affirmative, negative, interrogative sentences and affirmative and negative answers. As you see, I use different colors of handwritten cards as they help students to recognize and to remember this structure. What common mistakes do learners do? The first activity is called mistakes. It's a very easy game to read sentences aloud and make mistakes. You get children to try and understand and identify the mistakes you have made. For example, can rollerblade. What's the mistake? Yes, I can rollerblade. It's a very effective way of reminding children that in English it's very important to use pronoun at the beginning of the sentence. The next one, I can't do tennis. Yes, it's wrong. You should use only play for tennis. Next one, it's a very common mistake. Can you to play basketball? To play. I can't play basketball. You don't use to before main verb after modal verb can. And the next one, in the search form, yes, he cans. In modal verbs, you don't use ending s. It's a bad English. As you see, using these cards, children learn to identify order of words in the sentence and try to get structure of modal verbs. And you should remember that modal verbs help to express own attitude to action, not action or only attitude. What can I do? What should I do? Do I to do something, etc. The next activity is called slowly revealing. It's a very effective way to teach children thinking about word order in the sentence. You should hide context of the sentence and reveal one by one words of the sentence. For example, the first word is I. What do you think the next is? Yes, I can. What I can play. What I can play? Basketball? No, I can't play basketball. Computer games? No, I hate computer games. Volleyball? No, I can't play volleyball. Tennis? Yes, tennis. As you see in this activity, children identify the structure of sentences and learn how to make correctly modal verbs. The next activity is called missing words. For example, there you can see grammar box again, affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences. You get children to read sentences aloud. For example, I can make tea. I can swim. Can you ride a horse? And the children try to remember the structure of the sentence. After this, you ask children to close their eyes and take away one of words. What word is missing? Yes. Can you ride a horse? Oh, next, for example, take away one word. There is can. As you can see, this game helps children to remember structure of the sentences and to be attentive. And the next variant, you can change the order of the words in the sentence. For example, when they close their eyes, you can change the order of the words. Switch two cuts, for example. I swim, can, or what changes have I done? Students should understand and identify. It's very useful to get structure of these sentences. The next activity that is very useful to remember structure of modal verb is called finish the sentence. For example, you write the beginning of the sentence. For example, I can. You should get children thinking about the finishing of this sentence. I can, what can I do? I can read. What else? I can write poems, for example. I can speak English. What I can't do? I can't swim. What else? I can't draw pictures. Or I can't play chess. You should get children, you should encourage children to finish sentence, and you can give the task right about their abilities and disabilities, what they can do, what they can't do on this copybox or notebook. It's very effective way teaching grammar. The next activity is called What's the Number One? As here you can see lines with numbers. They expresses words order in the sentences. You can ask question, for example, what can you do? You should answer, I can do something. And each word has own number. For example, you can ask children, what is number one? For example, it's a question word, what? What's a number 4? Yes, it's a can. What's a number 8? I can ride a bike. A bike. What's the number 5? It's a I. It's enter. Doing this work, children learn to make up sentences correctly and to ask and answer questions. The next activity is called Describe the Picture using modal verb can. You get children to look at the picture and ask, what is it? It's a bird. Do you like birds? Yes, we do. And you suggest own describings. For example, it's got wings, it's got a long neck, it can swim, it can fly. And you suggest another picture, for example, picture of cat, and you ask children to describe this picture using this structure. For example, you ask, what is it? Has it got wings? No, it hasn't got wings. Has it got a long neck? No, it hasn't. Can it swim? No, it can't swim. Can it fly? No, it can't fly. What can it do? It can play games, it can catch mice, it can jump. It's a very effective way to remember structure of a modal verb and to teach children describe pictures. All these activities are very useful to understand the meaning and the structure of the word modal verb. Thanks for attention.